let's face it, most of us are actually not very good writers as much as we think we may be. And we're especially not good writers when it comes to some of the technical aspects of creating content for an Amazon brand. Things like bullets, titles, descriptions, and how to best weave in keywords and your customer avatar voice into your actual listing and content. An amazing tool I've discovered over the past year is a tool called Jarvis.ai, which is basically a computer tool which helps to sculpt, improve, and give you ideas when writing content for virtually anything, whether it be emails, product descriptions, websites, or ads. Jarvis has basically taken 10% of the internet's content and analyzed it and use that to help predict the right words to use and the right sentences to construct based on inputs that you give it. So you basically give it some basic inputs in terms of writing, and then you can actually select the kind of voice you want it to sculpt, whether it be funny, witty, intelligent. You can even type in the words of celebrities if you want. And it takes that information that gives you different ideas on how you can use that content. It's not perfect, sometimes it's not always the most factual, and sometimes it says stuff that's weird and doesn't really hit the mark, but there's always really amazing little nuggets that I can take out of Jarvis and really Frankenstein it in addition to keywords and my own knowledge of writing and my customer avatar to fuse it all together. It's especially powerful if you're not a great writer, if you're not confident, and or if English is your second language. So let's dive in and I'll kind of go through a couple examples of how you can use Jarvis to help sculpt your listing and other content for your Amazon brand. So they've got a bunch of different templates that you can select here from. One of the first ones I always like to kind of plug in is product description. So I basically just taken a sentence here that I constructed. I've listed the name of the product and everything else, but the Birdie Monster Truck Golf Pushcart is capable of conquering any terrain, on-road or off-road. Featuring an indestructible aluminum frame, beer holder for your favorite beverage, storage for golf balls and tees, and enough sex appeal to turn even the most conservative head. Whether you are a scratch golfer or happy to break 100, this easy-to-use pushcart can shave strokes off your game. Inspired by the pros, built for an amateur. You have one solid round of golf a week, make it count. And it doesn't hurt to be the envy of your friends. That's one that I created. I'd actually be happy to use that in my own description. But let's just see if we get some additional ideas here from Jarvis. So we're going to use tone of voice funny here. Go ahead and I'll start generating the AI content and see what it spits out. All right, so here's some ideas that it came up with. The Birdie Monster Truck Golf Pushcart is the most versatile golf pushcart in our line. Built with an indestructible aluminum frame, this mobile golfer's necessity has it covered for on-road and off-road terrain. With storage of up to 8 golf balls, 12 tees, and a built-in beverage holder, the only problem you'll have with this wheeled piece of equipment is by remembering your true swing. Inspired by some seriously hardcore amateurs, this wheeled wonder is sure to wow any seasoned pro. Let the birdies push you all over the course while impressing your buddies with their fearlessness of anything, except maybe hairpin turns. All right, so this is a freaking computer that wrote that. How badass is that? Let's see if there's some other cool ones. Okay, so this one is the one that we actually submitted. Let's see what the next one is. Is your golf game better than the next guy's? Well, get ready to brush off your happiness just a little bit more with this handy push cart that will have you appealing to be even more talented. We love that it offers flexibility not only in its design, but for course layouts too. So if you prefer an off-road challenge, while he sticks to on-road, you can take him all day long. The Birdie Monster Truck Golf Pushcart features other awesome Golf Pro design details like accessible storage for gear and beer. You won't regret giving yourself the best odds of getting up close and personal with Augusta after breaking 100. So again, it's kind of generated some interesting stuff. Let's kind of have fun here. Let's just do Chuck Norris for fun. Let's just see if it comes up with anything interesting. You can put into this tone of voice, you can put in celebrities, like the tone, etc. See if it comes up with anything fun. All right, so let's see this next one here. It's a deck of cards for golfers designed to get out of more tough spots than you can even imagine. Whether your next shot is in the water or on top of a bunker, these undercover Sweet 16 save the day. With all new specs featuring stripes and solids in every conceivable color, there's no excuse not to get better acquainted with Lady Luck. A set includes 3 jokers, so there's literally endless possibilities where they could come up handy. Chances are you'll never need them at all. So some weird stuff in there in terms of the deck of card thing. But what I do like is the sentence here, whether your next shot is into the water or on top of a bunker. I mean, that's badass. I totally plugged that into one of the bullets on Amazon. I never would have thought of it. And then the next one's a little bit more factual. It's tough enough trying to hit a round of golf without having to carry your clubs everywhere. The Birdie Monster Truck Golf Pushcart is the perfect solution for effortlessly making it across any fairway. All right, let's try one more. Tiger Woods is kind of like nerdy engineer. Let's just see if it comes up with some interesting content if we use Tiger Woods as an example. All right, so the next one is add some gas to your golf game with Birdie. The newest and most ingenious creation from Monster Truck, the Birdie Pushcart. Now you can conquer all the terrain on the course, both off-road and or on. The indestructible aluminum frame makes it nearly impossible to lose control of your Birdie, while the patented refrigerator pouch allows you to hydrate at any time during play. So again, some unfactual things in there, but we could correct those pretty easily and fix it. The Birdie Monster Truck Golf Pushcart is built for the next generation of golfers. No longer are you limited to your putting game just because it's convenient or time convenient for you to head out onto the course. With the Birdie Pushcart, all that has changed. Now you can enjoy your best round at any given time, right in your backyard. Okay, that's not true. The easy fold design makes transporting this versatile monster truck down to size, so it's a breeze taking it on a short walk or a long journey across rugged terrain. Equipped with a drink holder and storage space for extra gear, this golf pushcart has what every golfer needs when they have an hour to spare, whether it's going solo or being dragged along with friends. Some really cool ones in there too. Let's just try one more in this section, then we'll move on to some other kind of tools. Let's just do Adam Sandler. Again, because he did a pretty famous golf movie. Let's see if it picks up on any of that stuff. All right, sometimes we all need a little more help on the golf course. This push cart is perfect for those days when your new wardrobe leaves you frustrated and you can tell it would have been much better if only someone could drive and caddy for you. With this push cart, even tees and ball storage are covered, making your round of golf that much better. The rugged aluminum frame with powder-coated paint keeps this baby solid, while I'm guessing sexy swivel headlights serve to distract anyone within 50 feet. Wishful thinking. So some interesting ones there too. Next one, stop with the excuses. No more too far, too heavy, too off-road, not enough golf balls. The Birdie Monster Truck Golf Pushcart has you covered with its rugged, indestructible aluminum construction and sleek, modern design that suits both genders equally. Hello, curves. It includes a beverage holder for your favorite adult beverage or juice box, storage for up to 24 golf balls, 24 tees, and it comes in two colors, macho matte black or white powder coat. So you're guaranteed not only excellence, but an extra edge of swagger to take your game from amateur level to pro status. Inspired by the pros and built for us amateurs, the Birdie Pushcart is sure not just to, and then it ends. Man, there's some good ones in there that I thought were pretty solid. All right, let's look at the last one here and we'll move on to another section. Birdie pushcarts are the epitome of easy to sexy golfing. These indestructible yet sleek and shiny beasts are fitted with waterproof compartments for your tees, balls, and drinks. Blending both luxury and function, you need this pushing partner before you take that on the next course. Carry like a boss when you're using Birdie Golf Pushcart. All right, so you get the idea. How badass is this, right? It's not perfect. It's got some weird elements here and there, but there's absolutely like 5 or 6 sentences there that I would love to scoop up, incorporate into bullets, maybe weave into the title, and certainly add as a description to the product and brand. Let's try a couple other ones. Okay, so let's try some other ones here. Another one that I like is marketing angles, which is a lot more short and punchy, but let's just kind of pull this one up here. Again, I've kind of got this put in here. Let's try witty instead of funny just to see if we get any different angles. I'll go ahead and generate AI content here and see if it has any interesting ones. All right, so here's a couple ones, just some interesting ones here, just looking. Keep your friends guessing what you'll be bringing next time they see you. That really fits potentially in with our customer archetype, Mark, who likes to bring cool stuff to the course and turn eyes with his buddies. Whether you are a scratch golfer or happy with breaking 100, this push golf cart can help you shave strokes off your game. That's very on brand for golfers. That could be a cool sentence. Our easy to use push golf cart will have all your friends green with envy. Again, kind of a double entendre there. Let's throw Adam Sandler in. I kind of had fun with that one last time. Let's see if it comes up with anything interesting. All right, let's scan this and see. Built to last, this golf push cart will make your game better and help you show up all your friends who thought they were too good for a little assistance. Forget struggling through 18 holes with a heavy steel frame. With our lightweight aluminum frame, we make it easy for you to get where you want quickly. I like that, forget struggling through 18 holes with this heavy steel frame. That could be interesting. All right, cool. So there's some marketing angles. Let's kind of go back And actually, I pulled up on one of the competitors here. This is like the second kind of top ranked one here. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this sentence and see if we can kind of do some fun stuff with bullets here a little bit. Sometimes perfect headline can actually be good too. I'll put this in there. I'll keep the name. You can actually use a customer avatar with this, which is cool. So I've thrown in golfer. We'll go ahead and put funny. Let's just go ahead and do Adam Sandler as well as funny. You can combine multiple ones. You can see up to 80 characters on tone of voice. So this is kind of interesting. 15% lighter, 41% more portable. We'd have to play with the percentages a little bit, but that's kind of cool. Don't get stuck in the rough with a heavy golf bag. That could be cool. Cool. So there's some perfect headline stuff, again, more for ads. Let's go back to templates again and just see if we can go feature to benefit. So I've copied in this description here. Let's go ahead and add Adam Sandler again, maybe do witty as well, and just see what it comes up with for feature benefit stuff. It's going to be a bit more factual than that first one we saw, but it'll give you some punchy ideas. Say goodbye to back pain. That could be an interesting one. Okay, so not a lot there, maybe because it was this kind of boring bullet from the Amazon. Let's go ahead and copy back in the description I wrote earlier for our product and to see if it comes up with anything better for this. And the more inputs it gets, the better and more intuitive Jarvis will be. So think about that. If you don't get what you want on the first cut, you can kind of add some more. Take your golf game to the next level. That's kind of interesting. Turn heads at every tee box. That's cool. Carry all your golf gear in one place. No more sore arms from carrying your clubs. Never worry about losing your ball again. Let's try one more run of this feature to benefit. Again, this isn't going to write a full bullet, but I could take some of these sentences and include them in some of the other content I develop here. Shave strokes off your game. That's another one. All right, let's go to maybe one or two more just for fun. Unique value propositions. Let's go ahead and plug in. I like this Adam Sandler. Let's just see if we can get some more out of him. It's not just a push cart. It's the best golf cart ever made. For the serious golfer with a sense of humor. This is the monster truck of golf carts. Man, it's kind of funny, but I would use some of these punchy bullets in some of my stuff. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if it comes up with any more. This is not your dad's push golf cart. I like that one a lot. Again, trying to you think about Mark, he's trying to be cool again, or he was cool at one point. Now he's entering his late 30s. He's the dad. This is the one area of his life where he wants to be cool. This isn't your dad's push cart. That's a pretty compelling sentence if you're kind of looking at the sea of sameness on Amazon. Your push cart for when you want to make a statement. Man, I like this. There's some good ones in this. I'm going to hit it one more time and see if it comes up with anything cool. Look at this last one. Screw the rules. I got a one-way ticket to awesomeness. I would totally use that sentence, right? So this is stuff that not in a million years would I ever consider on my own. And Jarvis is kind of giving me some really golden goose nuggets that we'll try to incorporate in our listing when we fuse it with keywords and stuff. And I think the voice is on brand too. I think this aligns with Mark. If I'm laughing at it, I'm not completely Mark, but I'm kind of like Mark. If I'm laughing at it, I think he would be too. And then I'll just kind of show, I'm actually not a huge fan of the Amazon product description here, but let's just see if it kind of does anything interesting. For me, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's not as good. I prefer that product description that we looked at first, but let's see if it comes up with the Amazon product description. All right, so that's kind of it basically just shortened it up on that first one. It took our existing stuff. Yeah, so it looks like it's mainly just kind of like shortening things up a little bit for the Amazon one. So I haven't had a lot of luck with the Amazon one. Let's look at the bullets real quick. I'll change this one and then I'll just maybe I'll just copy this in here and see how many it lets me fit in. So it's basically taken this sentence and turned it into one, it looks like, or bullets. So again, I haven't had a ton of luck with this Amazon product features, but I think you guys get the idea, right? So I think throughout this process of sculpting our listing, Amazon posts, social posts, ads on Google, all these things, we'll reference Jarvis just to see if we can't get some of those verbal nuggets that can really make us stand out from the competition. And again, it's about being different, right? And different in the right ways. And one of the ways you can do that is with copy. And I think what Jarvis does is it equips you with additional words, sentences, and thoughts that you wouldn't have otherwise considered on your own to make your Amazon listing better.